The spider plant from the book of Wikipedia. This plant is called Chlorophytum comosum, which is usually called the spider plant or common spider plant due to its spider-like look, also known as spider ivy, ribbon plant, and hen and chickens is a species of evergreen perennial flowering plant of the family Asparagaceae. Plants are actually evergreen perennial herb. They can actually survive from 20 to 50 years. These plants can really grow for their long arcing foliage, and they are actually native of the African tropics and southern Africa. These plants can actually grow from 30 to 60 centimeter. It's equivalent to like 12 to 24 inches tall, and they're often grown actually in hanging baskets. The scientific name for this plant is what I said before, Chlorophytum comosum. And the most common spider plant species are actually variegated and have green leaves with a white stripe in the center that actually makes them very attractive. This white and green combination of their leaves is just enough to beautify the place in your home. You can have these plants in your home, whatever place in your home. It's because you don't actually need a direct sunlight to them. As long as it has a little bit of light or maybe an artificial light will do. Spider plants can be damaged by fluoride or boron. And these plants actually, they can grow babies. And these are called, they can be called like plantlets, spiderets. They're like shoots or runners that grow from the main bush. And that is the thing that is giving the spidery look of the plant. These plants are best actually in temperatures that are like 18 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius, and this is equivalent to 65 degrees Fahrenheit to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. But it can even grow to low temperatures as low as 2 degrees Celsius. In fact, here in Sweden, even if we have heaters, it's still cold inside the house. It's because we still cannot put too much heat in the house, or else we're going to pay a lot. So spider plants actually are also great indoor air cleaners. And 15 spider plants would purify the air of an average size house. So it's actually a very good house plant to have in your house because spider plants are very easy to propagate. If you see in this video, you see that my spider plants are really looking like spiders because it's, you know, a lot of runners. And these runners actually, as you see, some of them, I put it in kind of water and they will just, you know, produce roots. Or you can just pick them and immediately plant them, and they are very easy to propagate. They can easily develop roots, and when the roots are already developed, or you can already plant them, or you can also plant them immediately. Just be sure to not water the newly planted spider plant all the time because it will cause any plant to get rotten. And so spider plants are very good inside the house. It's because if you're a person who has no time, they are very low maintaining house plants. You don't have to take care of them. Some people say you can give them fertilizers, but actually I don't give fertilizers to my spider plants. But anyway, they look great. They are okay. And you can always propagate more and more of the spider plants. People will ask, is it toxic or poisonous? No, spider plants are very safe to have in your house, even if you have babies or even if you have pets, because these plants are not toxic or not poisonous. So they are very friendly plant to have inside your house. It's because they purify the air, and at the same time, they are very low maintenance plants, and they are so easy to take care of. And it's a nice plant to have. Okay, some of you may ask, the spider plants bear flowers? Yes, they can actually bear flowers that are colored white. And this video I showed you, there is no more flowers in there, but they have actually flowers during the summertime. So spider plants can really bear flowers, and these flowers are very cute and very beautiful. Are you the one who believes that plants bring luck and good fortune? Well, I will tell you, spider plants are believed to bring luck and good fortune actually, and it's because of their natural and strong long vines. As you see, that is why they are called spider plants, because they are like spider with, you know, these very long legs. And the vines actually of the spider plants symbolize stability in life, and as an easy to care for plant with great air purifying properties, they emit strong earth energy, making it a popular choice for lucky plant hobbyists. Now, what is the best place for a spider plant? Spider plants also love humidity. So the perfect spot for them is actually near a sunny window, in a steamy bathroom. But as long as they have access to some sunlight, they are relatively tolerant to many conditions. In fact, I have a spider plant that is not even near the window, but still it survives. So as what I said, these are one of the plants that are not only very low maintenance plant, but they are plants that really tolerates even if they don't get direct sunlight. But of course, what you will do is that during summer, give them a little bit of treat. You put them out, and when you put them out, don't you just directly put them out. Just put them in somewhere where there is shade for a week before you really totally put them out and be exposed in the sunlight. And in that way, your plant will really grow more. And when the winter times, you put them in again. When the cold time starts, you put them in again. And in that way, you will have a spider plant that will really be happy for the whole year round. So if you have spider plants at home and at the same time you have cats and dogs or even babies, don't worry, because these plants are non-toxic. As I said, it's not poisonous. But of course, if ever some cats or dogs or babies will try to eat the leaves of a spider plant, they maybe can experience only like kind of diarrhea or, you know, something in their stomach, but it cannot kill them. So these plants are actually safe to have inside your home. A lot of people are actually asking in the internet why their cats loves to eat their spider plants, or they love to dig into the spider plants. Nobody knows the exact answer, but actually cats love playing with spider plants, and they can even eat the leaves of the spider plants. But as what I said, it's non-toxic. They might experience upset stomach or even vomit or even have diarrhea, but it's nothing to worry about. So spider plants, I can really recommend it in your home if you're a person who always love to have plants at home, and at the same time you have some babies or you have some cats or dogs, because these plants are actually non-toxic. So what are you waiting now? Look for a spider plant and have it in your home. If you're a plant lover, I know you can relate this. You will always want to have your plants inside your home or outside your home feeling happy, right? And when you see a little bit of change, they're getting yellow or you're getting brown, it means that your plant is not happy. And people may ask, what makes, or how will you know if your spider plant is happy? If you notice the leaves turning brown, then it means that your plant has likely been overwatered. Overwatering can actually kill your plant. So it's very, very important, if you have plants indoor like a spider plant, always feel your plant's soil. If you feel in your fingers that it's still moist, do not water it. That is always the rule when you have plants inside your home, especially during winter season. I think you will only water them once a week for plants that are not really thirsty. I mean, even thirsty plant during winter season, they don't consume a lot of water. So the best policy actually when you have plants indoor is that you feel it. You feel the soil of the plant. And if it's moist or if it's wet, never water them, okay? The high levels of salt in tap water are also toxic for tropical plants like spider plants. So it's advisable if you live in areas where you know that that's the level of salt is actually high, then maybe you have to water your plant with distilled water if possible. Okay. And if it's only the tip of your spider plants are turning brown or turning yellow, then it's nothing to worry about. And as what I said, they are very low maintenance plant, and they are actually very tolerant plants. So even if there are times when you see, oh, the plant is getting yellow, the leaves are getting yellow, or it's getting brown, just stop immediately watering it. Okay. And try to as much as possible have it drained as much as possible, and stop watering it immediately, so that the plant has a time to breathe. And as what I said, they will survive. So spider plants are really good plants to have indoor, because even if you are not an expert on plants, they will actually survive anyway.